Oh, it's been a while. Hello people, welcome back to the YouTube. It has indeed been a while. I've had a bit of a long break. I have no excuse for it. I've been lazy. I mean, the main excuse would be that I've had a lot of new clients sign up and that has taken up a lot of my time. You've got to understand that my clients are my absolute priority, even over my own training and my own routine in general. I always prioritize my clients. So, you know, if I need to set up new clients, if I need to plans, this, that, and the other, they come first. YouTube, unfortunately, has to go a bit on the back burner sometimes. However, one of my goals for 2024 is to bring it back. So here we are. The first video, and now apologies, I've got a really croaky voice. I'm a bit under the weather. I've got a bit of a sniffly nose and a sore throat. So I was gonna push this video back to tomorrow, but the schedule says do it today and the schedule gets fucking done. So even though I'm a bit unwell, you're gonna have to put up with my croaky voice. So what I want to talk about in today's video is 10 habits that made 2023 the best year of my life, hands down. So we're gonna get stuck straight into it. Enough waffling. Let's go with number one. Prioritizing sleep. This is probably the biggest one. I've started with a banger. Sleep is king. I learned a lot about sleep in 2023 and how important it is. And the main thing that I would say, if you want to improve your sleep in general, is just trying to get into a good sleep and wake schedule, which means trying to go to bed at the same time every day and trying to wake up at the same time every day. That for me was the pivotal moment that really allowed me to have more energy, be more productive during the day, and just build my sleep and build my sleep quality on top of that as well. So that's the first thing. And if you want to find out more about sleep, type in Matthew Walker on YouTube. The man is crazy intelligent when it comes to sleep, and I highly recommend him. The second habit that I did was have a cold shower every morning. Now, I'm not crazy enough to just whack it onto cold throughout the whole shower. However, every single morning without fail, when I have a shower, for the last 30 minutes, fucking hell, that would be hypothermia. For the last 30 seconds to 60 seconds, depending how saucy I'm feeling, I'll whack the shower down to the coldest setting and just fucking embrace it. So that's the closest I'm gonna be getting to like an ice bath. It's not quite as cold as an ice bath, obviously, but it's more for the mindset. Obviously, when I go into the shower, I don't wanna turn it down to cold, but I'm forcing myself to do the action of turning it down to cold to put myself in an uncomfortable situation. And it's when you can put yourself in these uncomfortable situations frequently that you grow the most as an individual, hands down. You know, if you always stay inside your comfort bubble, you're never gonna grow as a person. So that's tip number two. Tip number three, briefly touched on this earlier, is sticking to a daily schedule. Now, something that I use is Google Sheets. I'm gonna flash on the screen the layout that I use. Now, if you want me to send you this, just comment down below Sheets and I will ping this across to you, absolutely free. But basically what I do is, at the end of every day, I will plan out the next day to the exact half an hour. So say for instance, every day I'll wake up at I'll wake up at 5. I'll get out of bed, I'll do my cardio, do my steps, come back home, have a shower, eat my first meal, do check-ins, send an email, startups, this, that, and the other. And it's all planned out to the exact half an hour. And that way, I have structure to my day. I'm not just trying to wing it every single day. And it takes away the decision fatigue when it comes around to doing a certain task. You know, if it's already planned in the day, I know exactly what I need to do next, and I just make sure that each task gets done. And if it doesn't get done, and I'll be honest, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't go according to plan. I'll just put that task in my to-do list and it will get moved on to either the next day or a following day. And it's really that simple. Now, don't get me wrong, this took me a while to learn how to do it and stick to it, but I'm getting better and better, and it's really, really helped with my productivity. It's something that I encourage my clients to do as well. I give them the sheets and I've got a lot of good feedback from it. So schedule, plan your days. The next habit, number 4, is doing some kind of daily exercise. Now, most of you that watch this, if not everybody, will do some sort of resistance training. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about cardio, steps, doing something that gets the heart going. This is something that I slacked with throughout my bulking phase, and I really fucking noticed the difference. And it was only when I started the diet that I started doing more cardio, and then I found that the recovery benefits it has in between sets and just during day-to-day life were massive. And just how good it makes you feel first thing in the morning when you can get up nice and early and go on that Stairmaster for 25 minutes. Obviously it doesn't have to be 25 minutes, but just doing some form of cardio first thing in the morning or whenever in the day is fantastic. Cannot recommend that enough. Number 5 is cutting out foods that cause digestive stress. Now this is something I'm still working on. However, back when I was younger, I would think that farting, being gassy, bloating, inconsistent stools, running to the toilet very frequently was normal. It was just part of life. It's not normal. I'm telling you now, if you are having some sort of digestive issue, and that can be any of the ones that I just listed, plus a lot more, that is not normal. It's likely that some food in your diet or something you're having is disagreeing with your stomach, and that is your body's way of flushing it out or just responding to it in general. So a massive one that you could take into 2024 is cutting out foods that cause you digestive stress. And it's just a case of finding out what foods cause you digestive stress. So, if you have a meal and then an hour or two later, you're running to the toilet and it's just pure liquid coming out. Probably a bit of an overshare, but it happens. Or you're feeling very bloated, or you're burping, or you're farting a lot. Think back and think, right, what did I have in that meal? Now, what I would do is just replicate that same meal, but remove one ingredient. Did it make a difference? If it did, it's likely that food that is causing the issue. And you can test this with multiple different foods, meals, etc. And what I would do is just make a list of those foods that might cause you some upset and just eliminate them from your diet. Simple as that. And it's going to help you absorb the nutrients that you're consuming a lot better and help you feel better as well, because nobody wants to be bloated all the time and running to the toilet 5-6 times a day, do they? So another good point. Number 6, and it's kind of following on from the previous point, getting a wide variety of different foods in my diet. Throughout 95% of 2023, I was macro tracking and getting a good variety of different fruits, vegetables, general food in my diet. And the way it makes you feel is 10 times better than if you were to eat shitty processed foods. I'm starting to sound like that Eddie Albu, is that how you say his name? He's a shit. That was a terrible impression.
This is shit.
You get what I'm trying to say though. Stay away from foods that you find in a packet that's highly processed, that's got a lot of different ingredients in. Try to mix up your vegetables, have a lot of leafy greens. Yes, it can be boring, but they are so beneficial. They really do affect how you feel day to day. Point number 7 is ensuring that I am effectively fueled for the day and for my workouts. Now, the main thing I'm referring to here is my supplementation, but also nutrition. I've already kind of covered nutrition, so I'm going to go into a bit more detail about supplementation. Now, I rarely ever get ill, and it's quite ironic that I'm recording this video whilst I'm feeling a bit unwell, but I probably get ill 2, maybe 3 times in a year. So I guess this is one of them ticked off in the year. I wouldn't even call myself ill right now. I'm just a bit bunged up and got a bit of a sore throat. I feel fine though. And I think the reason why I don't get ill often is because my diet is on point, I exercise, and my supplementation is also on point. So one supplement that I would really suggest that a lot of people take that is going to help your immune system in general is glutathione. I will put a link, if I can remember, to the product below, but yeah, I have that in the morning with greens powder. In the greens powder also includes some probiotics and a multivit, as well as some other stuff that just helps with my general health. But that main one, glutathione, is a fantastic supplement for immunity and can help you really get ill less, basically. So definitely recommend that one. And also just, briefly touching on fueling yourself effectively for your workouts, making sure that your nutrition is in a good place to effectively fuel your workouts, and having something like even a carb supplement during your workout to fuel yourself, because ultimately if your goal is to develop your physique in general, your nutrition should be structured in a way that allows you to train at a very high capacity. You should be going into the gym and having fucking good workouts. You shouldn't be dragging your ass. You should be progressing your numbers consistently. Obviously it's harder whilst you're in a diet, but you know, if you're in a surplus and you're struggling to progress numbers, you need to really look to other variables outside of the gym that could be improved. Things like nutrition, which is a massive one, things like sleep, things like stress, all of these things. Number 8, reading for 30 minutes per day. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't do this every day. However, at the start of the year, I really got into reading, and I got into a good habit of reading for 30 minutes every morning. You know, reading books that really inspire you from different authors. For instance, I'm reading David Goggins' books at the moment. Really, really inspirational. When I'm finished those, I'll move on to something else that I want to learn more about, and just try to level up your mindset, your own knowledge, and improve the skills that you want to develop in life that ultimately will lead you potentially to a career that will allow you to make money doing something you love. And that's what I choose to do. You can read a non-fiction, a fiction book, is completely up to you, but I think everybody can benefit from reading. Number 9, and this is for the lads because girls are very good at this, and it's a skincare routine. And actually, let's just have a more broader thing of general care. I get my hair cut every week. I buy nice clothing. I'd say like I'm quite fashionable. You know, I like to buy things that make me feel good, make me look good. In my opinion, anyway. You might not think the same. Recently, I've got a lot more into skincare routine. Like before, I would use some moisturizers here and there, but my girlfriend got me some skincare products for Christmas because I've been complaining about blackheads around my nose and on my cheeks. And I think it's come down to me coming back from the gym and not washing my face properly. So yeah, she's got me that, and I put it on every morning and every night, and it's like 4 different products. They're like minis, Paula's Choice. They are fantastic, and I don't know if you can see, I've put it on, I had a shower earlier. I don't know, but my face just is kind of glowing. It just looks quite clear, not to blow my own trumpet, but the products are obviously working in my opinion. So lads, take care of your skin, you know, keep your beard nicely trimmed, wear clothes that fit you, you know, don't be scruffy, don't fucking smell. Oh my God, I went into the gym today and somebody stank, and I think I know who it was. And I was so tempted to go up to him and be like, mate, just sort your shit out. Why do you smell? Can you not smell yourself? Is it too much to ask to spray some fucking deodorant, wear some clean clothes, and maybe even a bit of an aftershave, you know? What if you walk in today and you see the love of your life and you walk up to her? Nah, you stink, mate, see you later. Smell good, people, take care of yourself, and it goes a long way. If you look good and feel good, you're gonna have a happier life. Simple as that. And the final point is a big one for me that I did in 2023 is investing my money. And the main things I'm talking about is investing my money into a coach. So I started working with Kieran just after the photo shoot. So June time, I think it was. I invested into a mentor, so I'm working with Jack Rayner. And I'm also started working with a therapist. So these 3 things I'm spending quite a lot of money on to improve my mindset, to improve my physique. Ultimately, I'm paying people that know more than me so I can learn more about myself and just improve my life and, you know, improve my physique, which is a big part of my life in general. I'm going to do another video further down the line about why I'm doing therapy. Don't worry, nothing's majorly wrong. I'm good. The main reason I'm doing it is because I just want to learn more about myself and why I think certain ways, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's a fantastic thing to do. I'm actually going to my 3rd session tonight, so looking forward to that. But yeah, that is a big one. You know, don't be scared to invest your money into something positive. Don't spend 200 quid on that Moncler t-shirt, or fucking spend £600 on a fucking haircut or whatever. Save your money and invest it into something positive that is going to propel you forward in whatever it is you want to do, whether that's a coach, a mentor, a therapist, whatever it is. Don't spend your money on stupid shit, because materialistic things aren't going to get you anywhere in life. And ultimately, who are you trying to get validation from? Like, if you enjoy buying those things every now and again, fair play. But you know, if you're having to scrape the barrel to buy that t-shirt, ask yourself, why are you doing it? Why? You know, that money could be going towards something much more positive that could make you more money. You know, I have a mentor because he helps me make more money. I have Kieran as my coach because I can learn from him ultimately to improve my service and make more money. I have a therapist because I want to learn more about my mind, which is going to help me help my clients more, which is going to make me more money. So all of these things that I'm investing into is ultimately going to make me more money. Now that obviously that's not the only reason I'm doing them, but I'm just giving you an example there. So that will wrap up the video of 10 things I did to make 2023 the best year of my life. I hope this video can help you guys. You know, I want you to take some of these into 2024. You know, don't let it be another year where you just procrastinate, you get distracted. I think a big reason why so many people can't achieve their goals is because they get distracted. And we're in this era now where social media is brainwashing us. You know, we're all guilty of sitting on our phones for way too long, browsing pointless videos. You know, sometimes you go to pick up your phone, before you know it, you spent an hour browsing pointless TikTok videos. And what do you gain from that? Nothing. I know I sound like I'm slating people. I do the fucking same. But, you know, I know when I'm doing it, and I know just to be like, no, okay, I'm going to put my phone away and crack on with work. So make sure you can do the same. Don't procrastinate. Make a plan your days out and get the work done. Whatever it is you want to do in life, you are in control of it, and you can make 2024 also the best year of your life. So hopefully this helped, a bit of a motivational one. If you've got any questions, drop them down below, or you can always just DM me on Instagram. My messages are always open. If you are interested in working with me on a one-to-one basis, whether that be personal training or online coaching, the application form is below. Simply fill that out and I will get in touch. I hope you have a fantastic week. If you've got this far, fair play. And I will catch you in the next one. See ya.